Welcome back, my friends, to Stoic Venture, where we dive into the wisdom of the ancients to navigate modern challenges. Today, we're tackling a deeply personal and often painful experience: how to stay strong during no contact. Before we dive in, let's ground ourselves in a powerful mantra. Write this in the comments below. Strength in silence. Let's create a space of encouragement and solidarity for everyone on this journey. No contact is not just about absence, it's about presence, presence of mind, presence of strength, and presence of self. In the face of silence, our emotions can scream the loudest. But here's where Stoicism becomes our anchor, a steady hand to guide us through the storm. Understanding the nature of no contact. No contact is often misunderstood. It's not about punishment or manipulation. It's about healing and growth. Think of it as a withdrawal, not from the other person but from unhealthy patterns and dependencies that may have developed. It's an opportunity to reclaim your emotional autonomy. Epictetus reminds us, we suffer not from the events in our lives, but from our judgment about them. This means that the pain of no contact is often rooted in the stories we tell ourselves, stories of loss, rejection, or unworthiness. But what if we rewrote these narratives? What if, instead of focusing on what we've lost, we focused on what we stand to gain? This phase is not about erasing someone from your life. It's about recentering yourself in your own life. It's a time to step back, assess the situation with clarity, and let go of emotional clutter. Imagine you're cleaning out a messy room. At first it feels overwhelming, but as you make progress, you begin to see the beauty of a clean, organized space. That's the gift of no contact. Remember, the absence of communication is not the end of connection. It's a pause, a breath, a chance to recalibrate. And in that pause, you find the space to heal and grow. The role of self-discipline. Discipline is the cornerstone of Stoicism. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." During no contact, your mind becomes both your greatest ally and your toughest battleground. One of the first challenges you'll face is resisting the urge to break silence. This is where discipline comes in. Every time you feel the impulse to reach out, pause, and ask yourself, what am I seeking? Is it closure, validation, or reassurance? These needs cannot be fulfilled externally. They must be cultivated within. Create a structure for your days. Without structure, the mind tends to wander into unproductive or even harmful thoughts. Fill your time with activities that nourish your body and soul, physical exercise, creative hobbies, or learning new skills. For example, you might set a goal to read one Stoic text a week or master a skill you've always been curious about. Each small achievement builds momentum and strengthens your sense of self. Discipline also means managing your digital environment. Consider turning off notifications for social media or blocking access to their profiles. It's not an act of avoidance, but a commitment to protecting your peace. Remember, you're not running away from reality. You're creating a space where you can face it with clarity and strength. Embracing emotional resilience. Let's talk about resilience. Seneca teaches us, "He who is brave is free." Emotional resilience is the bravery to face discomfort without being consumed by it. It's the freedom to feel deeply without losing yourself in the depths. Start by acknowledging your feelings. Suppressing emotions only gives them more power. Instead, name them: sadness, anger, longing. Write about them in a journal. Explore what lies beneath the surface. Often, our emotions are messengers, pointing us toward unmet needs or unresolved wounds. Once you've acknowledged your emotions, practice reframing them. For instance, instead of viewing sadness as a weakness, see it as a testament to your capacity to love and care. Instead of viewing anger as destructive, see it as a signal that your boundaries may need reinforcement. To build resilience, also consider mindfulness practices. Meditation, for example, teaches you to observe your thoughts without attachment. Picture your emotions as clouds passing through the sky. They come, they go, but the sky, your true self, remains untouched. Finding strength in solitude. Solitude is often feared, but it's one of life's greatest gifts. In solitude, we meet ourselves. We confront our fears, rediscover our dreams, and reconnect with our inner compass. During no contact, solitude becomes your sanctuary. Use this time to ask profound questions. Who am I without external validation? What do I truly value? These questions are not meant to be answered quickly, but to guide a journey of self-discovery. One powerful practice is journaling. Set aside time each day to write about your thoughts, dreams, and insights. Don't censor yourself. Let the words flow freely. Over time, you'll notice patterns and gain clarity about your true self. Another practice is spending time in nature. Walk in the park, hike a trail, or simply sit under a tree. Nature has a way of grounding us, reminding us of the bigger picture, and offering solace in its quiet, enduring presence. Remember, solitude is not the absence of connection, but a deeper connection with yourself. It's where you cultivate the inner strength to face any challenge that comes your way. Cultivating patience in the process. Patience is a virtue the Stoics valued deeply. In the words of Epictetus, no great thing is created suddenly. This applies to healing and growth as much as to any achievement in life. During no contact, impatience can become an enemy, tempting you to seek immediate resolution or relief. But growth takes time, and some questions require silence before answers emerge. To cultivate patience, shift your focus from the outcome to the process. Instead of fixating on when the pain will end or if reconciliation will occur, ask yourself how you can make today meaningful. Break your days into manageable parts, setting small goals that bring a sense of accomplishment. Practice gratitude as a way to anchor yourself in the present. Each day, jot down 3 things you're grateful for. These could be as simple as a sunny morning, a kind word from a friend, or the satisfaction of completing a task. Gratitude shifts your perspective, reminding you of the abundance already present in your life. Patience doesn't mean passive waiting. It's an active engagement with the present moment. Trust that, with time and effort, the pieces will fall into place. Redefining relationships. No contact is an opportunity to reevaluate what relationships mean to you. The Stoics believed that relationships should be founded on virtue and mutual growth. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By extension, the quality of your relationships depends on the principles you bring into them. Ask yourself, what kind of relationships do I want in my life? Are they built on respect, kindness, and shared values? Or are they driven by convenience and fleeting emotions? Use this time to define your boundaries and standards. Consider the role you've played in past relationships. Reflect on your strengths and areas for improvement. Were you patient, understanding, and supportive? Or were there moments when you compromised too much of yourself? Redefining relationships also means reconnecting with others in meaningful ways. Reach out to supportive friends and family members. Engage in conversations that uplift and inspire you. By nurturing these connections, you'll find it easier to let go of relationships that no longer serve you. Embracing new beginnings. Every end is also a beginning. The Stoics remind us that life is ever-changing, and within every challenge lies an opportunity. Seneca said, "Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end." This profound wisdom invites us to view the end of a relationship or a phase of life not as a finality, but as an opening to something new and potentially better. When we let go of what no longer serves us, we create space for new possibilities. This process can feel daunting, even overwhelming. However, it's essential to remember that letting go doesn't mean forgetting or devaluing what was. Instead, it's about making peace with the past and embracing the uncertainty of what's to come. Uncertainty, while uncomfortable, is also a space of infinite potential. During No Contact, this is your opportunity to reset and redefine your life. Begin by identifying areas of growth. Have you always wanted to learn a new skill, start a hobby, or focus on your career? Channel your energy toward these pursuits. For example, if you've dreamed of playing the guitar or writing a book, now is the time to take that first step. These activities not only fill your time, but also provide a sense of accomplishment and self-worth. Another powerful exercise is visualization. Picture yourself 6 months from now, thriving and at peace. What does that version of you look like? How do they feel? What habits have they cultivated? Use this vision as a guide, breaking your journey into manageable steps. This future self isn't as far away as it might seem. They're built by the decisions you make today. Finally, remember that every sunrise brings new opportunities. Embrace them with courage and optimism. Life is a constant cycle of endings and beginnings, each one contributing to your growth and resilience. As you move forward, trust in your ability to navigate whatever comes next with wisdom and strength. Cultivating gratitude in closure. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, and it plays a vital role in finding closure. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Even in the face of difficulty, there is always something to be grateful for." During the no-contact phase, cultivating gratitude can be a transformative practice. First, reflect on the relationship itself. Even if it ended in pain, it likely brought moments of joy, connection, and growth. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? Perhaps it taught you about love, resilience, or your own boundaries. Maybe it revealed patterns in your behavior or highlighted areas for personal development. These lessons are invaluable and worth appreciating. A practical way to nurture gratitude is through journaling. Dedicate a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. These could be related to your current journey, such as the support of friends, a newfound sense of independence, or even small victories like resisting the urge to break no contact. Over time, this practice shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant in your life. Gratitude also extends beyond the personal. Consider the broader perspective. This period of no contact is allowing you to grow into a stronger, more self-aware person. It's an opportunity to rebuild your foundation on your terms. Without this challenge, you might not have had the chance to explore your potential in such depth. Finally, gratitude is about acceptance. It's about acknowledging that while life doesn't always unfold as we wish, it often provides exactly what we need to grow. Closure isn't about forgetting or erasing the past. It's about integrating it into your story with appreciation for the lessons it brought. By finding gratitude in closure, you transform pain into wisdom and create space for new beginnings. As you move forward, remember that gratitude is a practice, not a destination. The more you cultivate it, the more it shapes your perspective, guiding you toward a life of peace and fulfillment. My friends, no contact is not the end of your story. It's a chapter of transformation. Remember, silence is not empty. It's full of potential. If today's wisdom resonated with you, let's keep this conversation alive. Comment "Strength in Silence" below and share your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more Stoic insights. Until next time, stay strong, stay present, and stay resilient.